In the early 16th century, the Ottoman Empire was led by Sultan Selim Bintund, known by the nickname Selim the Fierce. Selim I succeeded in expanding Ottoman territory significantly. In 1517, he conquered the Mamluk Sultanate in Egypt and occupied the Islamic holy cities of Mecca and Medina. Thus, the Ottomans became not only the dominant political and military power, but also the custodians of Islam's holy sites, providing strong religious legitimacy. Selim I's successor, Suleiman I, known as Suleiman the Magnificent, continued this extraordinary expansion. Under his leadership, the Ottomans reached the peak of their power. He conquered territory in Eastern Europe, including most of Hungary after a major victory at the Battle of Mohacs in 1526. Suleiman also extended Ottoman influence to the Mediterranean, North Africa, and the Middle East. The Ottoman Empire was famous for its extraordinary military power, which was supported by advanced military technology and brilliant strategy. The Janissaries, consisting of elite soldiers, were the backbone of the Ottoman military force. These troops were trained with great discipline and equipped with the best weapons of their time, including heavy artillery, which gave them superiority in sieges and open combat. One clear example of Ottoman military prowess was the Siege of Vienna in 1529. Although this siege was unsuccessful, it showed how far-reaching Ottoman power was and the threat they represented to Europe. In addition to military power, the Ottoman Empire also enjoyed great economic prosperity in the 16th century. The strategic geographical position allowed the Ottomans to control trade routes between East and West. Cities such as Istanbul, which became the empire's capital, developed into centers of international trade and culture. During Suleiman's reign, Istanbul became one of the largest and most influential cities in the world. Suleiman himself was a patron of arts and culture. Under his leadership, great progress occurred in the fields of architecture, literature, art, and science. Mimar Sinan, one of the greatest architects in Ottoman history, designed many magnificent buildings, including the iconic Suleiman Mosque. The success of the Ottoman Empire was not only limited to the military and economic fields, but also in diplomacy. The Ottoman sultans and high officials established complex diplomatic relations with other powers, including European countries. The Ottoman Empire was able to exploit disputes among European countries to their own advantage, as well as forge profitable alliances. An example of this diplomatic success is the alliance formed with France in 1536. This alliance not only helped the Ottomans in their conflict with the Habsburgs, but also opened the way for greater trade between the Ottomans and Western European countries. The legacy of the Ottoman Empire in the 16th century is one of extraordinary progress and profound influence. This empire demonstrated how military might, economic prosperity, cultural innovation, and diplomatic expertise could combine to create a nearly unstoppable force. Although the Ottoman Empire eventually began to decline in the following centuries, the glory of the 16th century remains one of the most glorious chapters in their history. The glory of the Ottoman Empire in the 16th century not only shaped the history of the Middle East and Europe, but also left a cultural and architectural legacy that can still be seen today. The magnificent buildings, beautiful art, and stories of the heroism and wisdom of the Ottoman sultans continue to inspire future generations and remind us of the times when the Ottoman Empire was one of the greatest powers in the world.